what's good with the YouTube and YouTube buds? It's your boy Triple Cup Chuck and I'm up. And man, Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City. Resident Evil. I used to be a fan of the old Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City.
With the Umbrella Academy, especially like the first one, right? When they went down inside the tunnel and they was talking about the girl, she had the T virus, so it was gonna help her generate her legs to walk. I mean, the way they put the story together on that first one was magnificent. And then they did like the video game. They went from a survival horror movie game to a shoot 'em up, bang bang. You know, what would be a 80s reference? Rambo, matter of fact, the Expendables. Let's just use the Expendables, right? Or with the movie, really just about shooting, don't run out of bullets. Game did the same thing. But anyway, Resident Evil. My reaction to this, I hope, is they bring it back to the core, like how they did Resident Evil 7. Masterpiece. Especially they did it down here in Louisiana. But yeah, hey, check this out. I'm gonna do my live reaction, and after this, we're gonna give our thoughts. This is your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and remember, I don't do this for me, I do this for we. That's outro for the intro, so let's go ahead and get this thing jumping. Up, diving.
Every story has a beginning. Discover the origin of evil.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Why are you back here, Claire? Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids. They're not true now.
We need to expose Umbrella.
Watch this.
I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to this town. You see, Umbrella, they had an incident. I'm talking Chernobyl, if you know what I mean. People are getting sick. You gotta help us, Claire. Let the world know what's really going on.
What's really going on here? Okay, I've been to down.
We have to contain this.
Trying to get up that great big hill of hope
Shall we go?
for a destination into a crisis of times when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out. What's in my inner? I am feeling
What were Umbrella doing here?
This is where they're experimenting on him.
a little peculiar.
We should split up.
Into a morning, I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs. What's going on?
What the?
And I say,
We gotta get out of here.
We're gonna take Umbrella down.
Okay, okay, we back. Just did the live reaction. Look, check this out. It looked okay. Looked like if it wouldn't have had the Resident Evil name on it, that it would have been completely overlooked. I don't think nobody would even notice this from the story and the way it's designed. And they did something I didn't want to see. They actually made it, okay, it's supposed to be a scary movie, but they have it so, like how they did the second and the third and the fourth one, right? When they made the third and fourth movie, when they made it too non-realistic, I guess you would say. Like I didn't feel immersed inside that universe like how I did off that first one. In the first one, they went down inside of tunnels and stuff, and they kept it. They give you that horror feeling that I can't breathe. You know, you having that anxiety. And now this is back to the shoot 'em up, bang bang, brrr, guns blazing. I mean, it gave you a Resident Evil essence, for say, or whatever you say, but it just ain't do it for me. I mean, maybe it was just this one. I can't just call it off there this one time scene, even though it was like about 2 minutes. But I can't say that this won't be a good movie. But just the way this was, the trailer, it's not going to sell it. Like, if it wasn't for Resident Evil having a core fan base and a group I mean, I want to hear if you are a core member of the Resident Evil or even zombies in general, right? Because the way this looked, it just didn't look like it really stood out the way they could have given that Resident Evil touch. It's just like they had a zombie movie that they used Resident Evil stuff on there for a cash grab. I'm not gonna hate on it just yet. I have to deeper watch a little bit more about it, and maybe after I watch it, and it could surprise me. So for right now, from this first trailer, I'm just gonna say my expectations are all the way in check. Well, this your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm up. And remember, I said this already, huh? That's for the beginning for the outro, so I should do the intro for the outro, huh? I don't do this for me, whatever, however the introduction is. Well, I'm up, diving. But yeah, man, Resident Evil is cool though. I'm finna sit back, I just finna drinking my cup of coffee, and I'm about to start doing some more videos. I got some good stuff that I have that's in the works for y'all. I know it's been a minute since I was able to really just get into it, but now, yeah, we about to do it, yeah. But anyway, I might have some pictures. I might just keep it just plain Jane like this here, because this was their Resident Evil and felt like that was a cash grab. So let me show them how I feel about that cash grab the way they did. They might have some other YouTubers that liked it a little more than I did, but the reason why I didn't like it because I was a fan of the first Resident Evil, the very first movie, the one when it was in the tunnels, and it was a horror movie, and they had some of the creatures in it, right? But it just gave you that feel. This one, it kind of reminds me of the video game on the first one or the second one. When you playing a video game and they inside the house or the mansion. Yeah, that's what it was, a mansion, and you had to walk, and what made the game so scary is because while you was walking, you'll get to one point, and then the camera just changed to the next scene, and you go, matter of fact, more like how Telltale do they games, right? So you'll walk, and then you'll get to like the next scene, and then they'll flip over to something else, and then when they flip over, it might be a zombie or something. You'll be like, oh, I ain't ready for that, because it just kind of catch you off guard, because you go from this scene to the other scene when you're going in the door to a loading screen. So I used to like that element about it, and when you used to have limited ammunition, and you almost felt handicapped because you couldn't aim correctly. So you wasn't a marksman shooter, and you wasn't supposed to be, and you only had a limit ammunition, and the way you move, you couldn't run right. So just like a person that's in a scared move, and they be staggering and falling, and the pawn is a person always trip, is on one of those, knows how you feel. So I like games when they kind of make you feel a little bit vulnerable, that you can't be just overpowered and be able to feel like you have to overcome. Don't feel like I can run through here with my invincible shield and just shoot everything up. With that being said, we're going to see what else Resident Evil going to have to bring to the table. Well, I did enough of this here, what I'm saying? Well, this boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm out. Remember, I don't do this for me, I do this for we. So like, share, subscribe, and holler at your boy. And don't forget that like button. Share it to everybody. I like doing my live reactions, because we do this. Diving.